What's up, guys? So it is day 13 of 90 on this transformation challenge, and I've been slacking on the videos, and my goal is to get better at that because I really want to document this process as much as possible, because I think great things are going to happen. So I'm going to get better at documenting the process. So I actually sat down yesterday and I kind of mapped out a plan of like what to go over throughout this process. So tomorrow I'm going to make a video where I'm discussing diet and what I've been eating for the last 2 weeks, and what my diet plan is for the entire 90 days. And that'll be that. And then another video I'm going to discuss the importance of sleep and the things that I've been doing over the last, I've been doing it during this challenge, but even over the course of the last year, just things that I've been doing that to help me focus on improving my sleep and get better quality sleep. That way I'm more restorative, I'm burning more calories during my sleep, and we'll discuss that. And then another video will be, cardio protocols and what I'm doing or what my plan is over the course of the next 90 days as far as that's concerned. So there's going to be some good content coming over the next week or so, but I just figured, it's Saturday, it's day 13. I want to get better at this and kind of go from there. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my lazy ass out of bed. We'll give you a physique update, weight update, and then I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to do some cardio and then start my day. And we'll go over as many things as we need to. So stick around. So this is the current physique. Not bad. We're chugging along. Not bad. So let's check the weight. So we are at 178. So 178, not bad. When we started this 13 days ago, what I weighed in, my initial weigh-in was, I think, 193.8. Now, bear in mind, this was the day after Super Bowl weekend, so I had spent that weekend eating a ton of good food, a lot of sodium, so I was holding on to a lot of water on my initial weigh-in, I'm sure. So after everything I've been doing, I probably lost about, I'd say 7 to 8, maybe 10 pounds of water, and I've only lost probably about maybe 5 to 7 or 5 to 8 pounds of actual fat or weight over the course of the last 13 days. But all in all, not bad, down about 15 pounds in total. And of course, in the beginning, you're going to drop a lot because you're losing a lot of water initially. So I don't expect this to continue at that rate. I'm really trying to shoot for 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds a week throughout the course of the next 90 days. So yeah, that's the goal. So anyway, I'm going to go upstairs, get my cardio in. I'll be doing 25 minutes of full incline walking. So I'm going to do that. I'll check in with you then, and then we'll check in later for breakfast and show you my first meal. So, cardio for the day. This week I'm up to 25 minutes, 3 times a week. So I'm doing 25 minutes of incline treadmill, full incline at 15, speed of about 2.5, and we're going to be going for 25 minutes. I'm going to enjoy this view and watch a show while I'm doing that. Guys, this is such a hack. Walking on the treadmill and being able to do it while you're watching television or YouTube videos or podcasts or something. So you could be doing multiple things at once and it just makes it so much easier. So I'm going to watch this episode of Ghost. If you haven't seen the show, absolutely hysterical, love it. I'm going to watch this, and then I'll check back with you at breakfast. So we're back for meal one, and I am making my blueberry jelly donut protein waffles. These are so delicious, and only 368 calories for 59.5 grams of protein. Absolutely fantastic. Great way to start the day. These things keep me full for a good 3 to 4 hours. So I'm going to show you how to make them. Let's jump in. So we're starting with our handy dandy food scale. I'm going to grab a bowl, turn it on, and we are going to start with 1 container of Oikos 000 blueberry Greek yogurt. Next up, we're going to be adding 110 grams of liquid egg whites. And then I'm going to add a half serving of these Kodiak Power Cakes, pancake and waffle mix. 1 serving is 63 grams, so we're going to do 31. And then we're going to add 2 grams of baking powder. And then last but not least, we're going to add a 33-gram scoop of jelly donut protein powder, the Whey from myprotein.com. Delicious flavor, guys. Now, all we got to do is just grab our whisk, give this a quick whisk, get everything nice and incorporated. And that's it. Now we're ready to throw this in the waffle iron, and I'll be right back with the final product. So we are back, and this is the final product. We've got a huge plate of 6 protein blueberry jelly donut waffles. Normally what I like to do with these is add some I can't believe it's not butter spray, and then also some sugar-free syrup. And on these in particular, I also like to add a serving of blueberries, but unfortunately I ran out of the bloobs, so I'm just having it without today. But the entire plate with the syrup and everything is going to be about 400 calories for almost 60 grams of protein. So I'm going to dig in and enjoy these things, and I will be back. So I'm about to head off to the gym. It's about 2:20, 2:30 on Saturday. Hopefully the gym is nice and empty. That would be ideal. If so, I may actually film some stuff and show you my workout. But if not, I figured I'm just going to go over what I'm doing with you and kind of break down. So for the next 12 weeks, over the course of this 90 days, I'm doing a 4-day full body split. And then a 5th day is kind of like a free day where I'll do one extra workout per body group every week. So say for example, tomorrow on my free day I may do an extra leg day. The next week I might do like an extra shoulder day, or I might do an extra chest day, or something to that effect. But I'll target one muscle group on those days, or maybe do like the legs and shoulders or something like that. But in any event, so that is what I'm doing so far. So right now I'm in my routine, and I'm on day 4 of week 2 for my program, and we'll switch over and I'll show you what that looks like. So this is a full body program, but focused on growing my back and my legs over the course of the next 12 weeks. I am in day 4 of week 2. So today I will be doing 3 working sets of hack squats, 3 working sets of dumbbell RDLs, moving into seated calf machine, then finishing off on the abductor machine. By then my legs should be lit up and hard to walk on. So I'm going to switch over to back, and I'll start with some unilateral lat pull downs. I got this one from Eric Janicki. Awesome movement. I'll try to get some filming of it. If not, just go to Eric Janicki YouTube channel, his back workouts. I know there are in a couple of them, but this one is awesome. I've noticed a lot more thickness and width since I implemented these within the past, I'd say 2 to 3 months. And they light you up. So definitely give those guys a try. Then I'll be doing some 3-way tricep push downs, where I'll be doing them from 3 different angles just to hit all the heads. And then moving over to a T-bar row, then a rear delt cable high row. And then I'm just going to finish off with some ab work and do some cable abs pull downs. And that'll be the workout. And then I'm going to head off and do that. If I can get some video, you'll see it. If not, then I will just catch you back after that for my second meal of the day, or my dinner rather. So yeah, see you then. So I didn't have a chance to record my first exercise, which was the hack squat. There was just too many people around, and I didn't want to get in anybody's way. But I did those, and then I moved into this dumbbell RDL. Basically, the cue for this one is just you're hinging at the hip. You're not bending your back. You're keeping your back nice and straight, and you're just pushing your butt backwards, hinging at that hip, and then a nice slow at the bottom. And the entire time, keeping a nice, big, proud chest. Keep your chest upwards, and slow on the way down. Pause at the bottom for a second, and then back up.
So these are unilateral lat pull downs that I do. I believe I got this one from Eric Janicki. I really love this movement. So I go on there. It's the one with the two D handles up above you. And then I like to go on it backwards. Instead of sitting in it frontwards and locking your knees under the pad, I like to go on back, scoop my butt off the seat and get even lower, and then get my lower back resting against the back of the seat, and then pull from there. And I go nice and slow and heavy on these. And since I've incorporated these things, I've been noticing a lot more thickness to my back, really creating that turtle shell. So these will light you up. I absolutely love them. If you haven't tried these before, definitely give them a shot and let me know in the comments what you think. But for me, this one has been a game changer for my lat width, and I just love doing them. So now we're moving into three-way tricep pushdowns. And what I like to do for these is get a Vulcan rope attachment. And these things are cool because they've got two handles in them, upper handles and lower handles. So I'm going with the lower handles initially. I'm setting up on one side of the cable attachment, and then I'm leaning my back against the other side of it. So I'm able to create stability and just really focus on hammering the tricep without any body language. I'm keeping my elbows nice and tucked, and then I'm driving it all the way down and then a little bit further past full extension to really light them up. And then I'll do these for 10 to 15 reps, and then I switch over to the next angle. I'm going directly into these, no real stopping between them. So now the second movement, I'm going on the upper handles of the Vulcan rope attachment, and I'm just hitting them from a slightly different angle for about another 10 to 15 reps. And then once this is done, then I'm switching to overhead, really digging down in there and driving down from, overhead movement, but keeping those elbows back, really getting a nice stretch there at the end, and then driving through. By the time you're on this third part of the set, you're really starting to, your triceps are lit up and you're really slowing down. So these I do for about, I think, another 10 reps or so. But if you haven't tried these guys, you should definitely try these as well. Probably one of my favorite tricep exercises. It just hits it from every angle, and I love them. So now we're moving into a chest supported row, or a chest supported T-bar row rather. This T-bar machine is from Arsenal Strength. Really cool. It has a platform with a lot of good settings, so you can really get great placement for your chest, because you don't want your chest coming up off of the pad when you're doing these T-bar rows. You want to keep your chest nice and pressed into that pad and really just be pulling with your back. So that's what I do with these. Uh, you know, get a nice deep stretch at the bottom, and then I'm pulling up, controlling them on the way down. But on the way up, I'm trying to pin my shoulder blades together, hold it for a second, and then control the eccentric down. And then I'm pumping these out for about 6 to 8 reps. And again, this is a fantastic movement for your back. So gorgeous day out here. I'm going for a quick walk around the lake. Look how nice it looks. See that sun in the background there? Ooh, gorgeous.
So I'm back, and it is now my second meal of the day. So basically, so far, I've had my waffles for breakfast. I had a side of zucchini for a snack after the gym. Now I'm having my second meal of the day, which is my dinner. Since it's Saturday, I've been eating pretty much the same dinner and breakfast and meals for the last 2 weeks. So on Saturday, what I like to do is just have something a little bit different, still within my macros, but just change it up a little bit, just to save myself from diet fatigue and of eating the same stuff over and over again. And it's Saturday, so I've got some extra time to cook. So I went ahead and I tried out this recipe for Philly cheesesteak empanadas. And guys, this is so good. I can't even begin to tell you how good these are. I just went ahead and had one, and they're delicious. I mean, they are not the best looking empanadas you've ever seen. It was my first crack at it. I will be honest, so they don't look that pretty, but oh my God, are they delicious. And the best part about them is that in one empanada, they're huge. There's 544 calories with 58 grams of protein, 55.4 grams of carbs, and 10 grams of fat. The recipe that I'm about to show you will make 2 of these. So you could have one for dinner, one for lunch the next day, or if you have the calories and you're hungry, you could have both for dinner, which is what I'm going to do today because I got the extra calories to support it. Well, we come to the end of the day. As you can see, it's about 10 minutes to 11 at night on Saturday, 13 days in. And I am finishing my day with 26,000 steps. Pretty great on the step count. And then I am also ending my day here. This is what my diet looks like. Now, I had the fullest intention of having one more snack and filming that for you, but honestly, it's almost 11 o'clock and I'm still full from dinner. Those Philly cheesesteak empanadas were so good and so filling that even after walking another 7,000 or 8,000 steps, I'm still full from dinner. So I'm just going to skip the ice cream today and probably have it as like maybe a pre-workout snack tomorrow. So then I will film that one because I'm doing an apple pie or caramel apple pie ice cream creamy recipe. So that video will be on my channel soon. So stay tuned for that. So I'm just going to end my day here at 1,740 calories, a little over 210 grams of protein, 140 carb, and 26 fat. Not too shabby for a Saturday. So this is going to wrap up day 13. And like I said, I am going to get better at documenting this challenge. So stay tuned for that and some more good information throughout the next coming weeks. Also, if you are liking this series, please feel free to give me a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Please leave a comment as it helps the algorithm. And lastly, I am an ISSA certified fitness and nutrition coach. So if you're looking for help with anything regarding your workout plans, your diet, etc., feel free to shoot me a message and I could help you out. Until the next time, have a great night.